I'm done with painting. I'm done. I just don't feel the need to do it anymore. And I've done a lot, and I'm very happy about my work. I'm very proud of myself for what I've done. But I've just reached a certain point in life where there's better things to do. And although like this is one of my favorite series, for example, I love this, it doesn't give me what I'm looking for anymore. You know what I mean? Like, throughout all of my work, all of the tens and tens of paintings I've done, it's always almost. It's almost there. It's almost what I was looking for. You know? What am I looking for? What's the reason I'm doing all of this? And the answer I come to really has nothing to do with painting. I have to ask myself, what do I want to be when I grow up? I feel grown, but what do I want to be when I'm older? I want to be a storyteller. I want to be someone who can create worlds, create characters, create environments. And I want to do it in a way that reaches people directly. The biggest issue I have with painting is that I am the only person in the entire world who is actually able to see the final product of my work. That feels like a waste. And what I mean by that is, no matter how good of a picture I take of my work, no matter how many times I post my paintings and walk you through the process of what I'm doing, the painting is in my studio. It's not in your house, it's not on your wall, it's on my wall. So painting has started to feel very selfish, because I am the only one who can actually experience it as it was intended. And if I get a really good opportunity to sell it, and I do, then it's on someone else's wall. And only they are able to look at it every day. Only they will be able to experience it. I said in an earlier video that you should make art for yourself and orient yourself for the people. Not orient yourself for the one person who's going to buy your painting. I want to reach millions. Millions. I want to reach the whole world. And I can't do that one painting at a time. So what's the solution? What am I going to do? As much as it pains me to say this, as much as I've hated on this, I am moving to digital art. That feels so gross. It feels so gross. But here's the thing. I'm a storyteller. And what's the best way for me to do that? Make movies. So I gotta make animated films. And the only way to do that is on computer. I am not animating frame by frame on paper, dude. I'd rather do a lot of other things. So I'm not giving up painting forever. I still really enjoy doing it. It's super fun to build my own canvases and make them super big and, splash paint on myself and the wall and everything. It's awesome. But that's just for me. And I need to start moving my focus into something that I can share with the world. Luckily, I'm doing that with my videos. But at the end of the day, do I want to be a painter? Do I want to be known as the best painter in the world? No, it has nothing to do with that. I picked painting and I picked drawing because it was the only thing I was capable of doing at that point in my life. I just got a computer 2 years ago. So I'm just starting with this. And that's the scary part. I am diving into so many things that I've never touched before in my life. So it's going to be really hard for me to make something good. So what am I actually doing? Well, I'm learning Blender, I'm sculpting in VR, and I've downloaded Clip Studio Paint so I can create my comic digitally. It's going to be so much work to do it on paper, and I just don't want to go through all that. So I'm not giving up entirely. This isn't a complete separation from traditional work, because I do really love it. It's a lot more fun to me to get messy and get my hands dirty than it is for me to sit at a computer and keyboard all day. So the traditional spirit will be kept alive as I continue making my shirts. And this is really fun. I get to experiment with a lot of different things, and I can actually give it to people in more quantity without the price tag of hundreds or even thousands of dollars for some of my paintings. So that's the real reason I'm starting to create digitally. We live in an age of online connections. So I want people to see the final product of my work on those online platforms. So that means I'm going to continue posting. That means I'm going to continue with Patreon and doing my comic online. But it also means I get to reach a lot more people, and not just myself. I want everybody to share the experience of my work equally, because right now it's not. I am the only one who gets to experience my work in its entirety, and that's very lonely, and that's very sad. And like I said, it's very scary to move over into the weird wide web. And I even have events in the future where I have to create paintings, but I don't even know if I'll go through with those anymore. I need to change my focus from experimentation to communication. Moving to digital forms of media is just the best way to do that. So you're gonna watch me be really bad. I'm gonna create some awful things. And that's what I have to do for the next little while. So the good thing about it is that you can learn with me. You can actually go on that journey with me, and I will walk you through every step of the process, because I have to walk through every step of the process. I'm really trying to be the greatest, and this is just my path forward. So I'm hoping you're as excited as I am for what I'm gonna create next. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know, but it's gonna be cool. Like, I just want to make movies, dude. I just want to make movies. Be the greatest.